Hello everybody, my name's Crazy Savage and welcome back to a new video. Today we are back in the Minecraft Let's Play and we are going to start building our storage system today. Let's get right into this. I don't want to waste any time or too much time in the intro. There are a few changes I've made since the last episode. The first you'll see right away. We now have iron doors up with like a button on the top, the pressure plate on every entrance. And I didn't originally want to do this. As you know, I don't have it on me, but I had um the oak doors, not the oak, but the nether wood. I forget what it's called, like crimson or something. When I was building this hut I talked about I was gonna build last episode, we'll cover in a second. A zombie opened that door, busted open the door and just walked on in to try and kill me. And I figured the castle isn't safe if a zombie can just break the door, especially, and they can only do this because we have it set to hard mode. So that's one of the main reasons. So I set all the doors to iron. That way we don't have to worry about this again. It does look a little uglier, but at the same time I was starting to get annoyed with the under doors. At least on the inside we can have all oak doors because they shouldn't be able to come in. We'll probably have to torch up there eventually. Unless, no, I don't think those things shine through the block, so. But either way, the other thing you might notice, we left off the last episode in here. We built a little house in here. We made it all nice, decorated a little bit, made a closet, a bathroom. And I talked about how I wanted to, off camera, take this and duplicate it over here and make this more a utility building. Because that's like a house. This is going to be the utility building, and I've done just that. It's the same layout, no basement. It has a fresh armor set here, completely fresh armor, so we can, if we just die and we need to go quickly grab something, we can. We also have a brewing stand, a loom, and pretty much everything we need, even though we don't technically need this. I thought it kind of fit. I am planning on, though, I do not want this to be permanent, because I do want to make like different buildings in the future for every type of block. So like a brewing stand, maybe like a witch house or something, and so on and so forth. But temporarily, this is what it's gonna look like. That way we just have everything to start off with. The next thing you might notice is over here, I made a little pathway over here, and you might notice, why is there just a pit here? The pit is I believe a 7 by, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 by 6 pit. And here, we're actually going to make our storage system here. And you might be like, wait a minute, this is super small. Well, storage is going to go underground, but we need to make a secret kind of entrance, or else we're going to get robbed by, I'm sure he's going to be nice, but who knows, he might become a little evil. Let's, run over here. As you all know, Bacon's on the server, and we want to protect our valuable storage from him. We can keep some of our basic stuff in our house, kind of like how we had the chest down there. But I wanted to make a nice, kind of like more secretive area. And I was thinking, what better way to hide a storage system, but make a campsite. So I got some pod soil and some coarse dirt. Coarse dirt, I didn't cover how I got this. You just craft it. I can actually show up the recipe here. Dirt and gravel, and then pod soil. Pretty much how to do it, you just take spruce, the saplings, you put them in a floor, you grow the tree, and the entire ground becomes pod soil. Before we though get started building, let me go sleep. Okay, so now that I've slept, let's get started. I want to just make this top kind of. So I will admit I'm not the best at like the sign. You've seen that house, it's not the best looking, but I kinda want to just make it more, I want to lean heavier on the pod soil and splash in some coarse dirt. Let's do maybe, oops. Oh wait, I need my, well, I don't have my silk touch on me, so that's unfortunate. Let's do that. Maybe place some of my coarse dirt here. Okay, just filling in the edges a little. Let's like connect it here maybe. Yeah, there we go. That looks okay. Um, yeah, that's good enough because most of our things we're doing now is gonna hide it. We can always change this over time if we don't really like how much dirt there is and we want more. Let's grab, because a campsite has, of course, if we think about campsites, they of course have like benches, or not really benches to sit on, but more logs. So let's place a log here and kind of do this. That way you can kind of just sit here. Oh, does this have a... Of course, I make something without perfect center, isn't it? 1, 2... Yeah, I need to make this one back. 1 second. Okay, I actually expanded 1/4, so now it's a 7 by 7. Oh, I never even made it, but in the middle is going to be a campfire. That's why I had to, up the blocks a little. Let's, do this here. Like a little bench here. Another bigger kind of area here. Let's, ooh, do I want this one? Maybe. I'm trying to just think of how this is gonna look. I almost... Should I move this one back? Or should I just make this one, like, maybe just a 2? And like a shorter log, and then do like a big log in the back here. Kind of like this, to add like some diversity in the logs. It doesn't look bad. We also have, let's put down the lanterns to kind of like add some light here. Let's put down maybe another lantern. We can put one back there, add some like background light. We got some buttons, but we'll deal with this in a second. Let me go get the campfire, but first let me go ahead and put the hay bale here in order to make the flame go higher. Ooh, I actually might need to... yeah, I want to actually move these all one back from the fire. So let me do that. So just one back, because I don't want an accident to happen or base ends up burning down for no reason. Why am I using the wrong tool? Yeah, I don't want our base to just randomly burn down. We will fill in this space here, don't worry. Now it looks all weird. Oh, actually, this one can go 1 foot. Yeah, what am I doing? Hold on. Okay, I made myself a campfire here. I might have had it right the first time. I just made 1 block away from everything. Put the campfire here, and the nice part about the hay is that it should, yeah, the smoke goes higher than the base, which means from a distance, if it loads in, you can actually see the smoke, which is a pretty nice touch to the base. But now that we have this here, you might be wondering how we're gonna have a storage system underneath here, and that's where this kind of corner comes in. Here, I want to make a contraption that drops us down, and then it just drops us down under the base, and in the storage system under the base, we can shoot up through the well. So, not the well. I call a fountain a well. It's a fountain, okay. So let me do some redstone here. Okay, so I'm not the best with redstone, I will admit. I found this online the other day, but how it should work, the torch here powers these ones to extend, and this torch powers this one to go up. There's some redstone here. This one's clicked once. I don't know how a lot of this works, but I believe it works. I'm hoping it works. I haven't really tested it much yet, but let's see. Let's go back up here and place ourselves down some coarse dirt. So there is a button here, which if we click, and we did not make it right. That's not good. Oh, I see my problem. I built the machine the wrong way. Because we don't want the button here. Because what our plan is, we're going to place buttons just randomly around here. That way they kind of just look like stones almost. Like, not really stones, but it'll look like to him, if he ever comes over here, that they're just texture. Little does he know, if you click one of the buttons, it'll open up. But let me, quickly just reposition this. Okay, so I got it to work. I had to flip the thing around, but now if you click that button, the ground opens up and it drops you down. But before we go down there, I do want to add a little bit more to this because it is looking fairly empty. Kind of make it look abandoned almost. So let's put, I went to, if you watched a previous stream, we found a mine shaft. It might have been it was either part 6 or 7, maybe, it could have been something else. No, one of the parts we went down to a mine shaft, and I just went down there quickly yesterday, and I found some of these cobwebs. So let's place some of this down. Not use it all in the corner, but just some, like, add something to it. Let's put some over here. Here, I don't want to fill up this too much, but let's do that, and yeah. Okay, that looks good enough. Oh, we have one more. Let's do here. That might have been overkill, but now, oh wait, I don't like this one here. Let me just get rid of this one because I know I'm gonna hit it every time, and this one here. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. It's kind of like more the corner, but you just have to run over here, click the button, and it will drop us down. Before we go down there, though, we do need to quickly check about this fountain, because at the fountain is where we're gonna come up, which I want to add some detail here to the bottom I was thinking of. So first off, in these corners I want to add some light, so let's go ahead and do that. In all these corners I want to put a little bit of glowstone just to add some like light to the fountain. But then he's gonna notice, he's gonna see a hole in the bottom and be like, oh, there's bubbles coming from here. I know where to go. So we're going to instead now put all these corners, one down, a piece of soul sand. Which will add, well, if we fill it up actually, let's fill it. Should add bubbles. But yeah, there we go. You can see the bubbles coming out of it. So we're gonna add soul sand in each pot to add a little bit of just bubbles coming up. That way it doesn't look as suspicious. Should I put it one up? No, because that's way too... Yeah, okay, that's way too obvious to see, but... It should, yeah, okay, there we go. I need to put, water in these areas here, but I'll do that in a second. There we go, I added water to each of these, and now you can see, there's bubbles coming up. Which will make it look good, but this one here, we're actually gonna take the chords of this one, and we're going to make a bubble elevator up once we get down. So we need to actually go mine down a little bit over here. Or over there. Okay, so I dug down to... Let me follow this tunnel. You might notice here, we did hit a little cave, which isn't that bad. We have enough blocks to fill it in. So I dug down to 58. Now if we follow this tunnel down here, standing right here is exactly where the fountain leads. So I put some doors for now. This will all be filled out eventually. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and climb ourselves up. Where did my water go? Oh, I left my water over here. Oh no. I need to quickly grab my water so I can scale up here. Oh, and we struck our fountain. There we go. So now all I have to do is make an elevator there, but once I put the... it's night, whatever, we'll wait a second. Once I put, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Okay, I was able to get my stuff back. That could have been bad. But now that we have this, I just have to add the elevator over there, and now comes the fun part for you, but not so fun part for me. I'm gonna have to clear all this out, but for you guys, it's gonna take literally a second, but for me, this is gonna probably take a little while, so I'll cut back when I finally clear all this out and get it all ready for storage to get set up. Okay, so I left off with you guys when we just finished making the tunnel down there, and there's still the big wall, and I still hadn't even finished the elevator. And it's been about 6 hours since that recording, or that little clip you saw there. And now, since then, if we come down here, as you can see, I've cleared out this whole area down here and lit it all up. And I also took everything I could find that I had a chest for. Maybe I missed like a chest or two, but everything from the front lawn of this castle, the villager breeder, the villager trading plaza, my old house, everything is here now in these chests. And as you can actually see, I've started setting up the storage. I have iron here, I have some gold, diamond, coal, lapis, and you might be wondering why there's only one of each. Well, as you can see, even though I have like 50 diamonds, 58 lapis, so on, it's because I went out and during this I have the bee's nest. I went out to the forest and I picked up some bees and got some honeycomb. That way we can actually make ourselves a copper golem for the base to sort our stuff, because we have a lot of stuff. And I tried to, as best as I can with these 18 chests, fill as much of this storage as I can. I couldn't do all of it, of course. But let's see, I haven't spawned in a copper golem yet, so it's one copper away. I need to shear this. Yup. I need to shear this, pick it back up, a carved pumpkin, and oh my god, look at it. It's cool, and then it has like its own copper chest. Oh, and the animation, look at that. So now we should be able to, if I go ahead and I grab, let's just grab a bunch of the minerals for this chest. So the iron, copper, oh, not copper, emerald, what else? Diamond, lapis. There, let's just, anything else I could just think of. This all unorganized because I just grabbed everything and just dumped it here so we can sort it. So I should now be able to put everything in here, and he should start to now go ahead and start sorting all this in these chests. I'm planning on, oh yeah, look at him. Okay, he turned his head, no. Is this this is the redstone. Oh, that's cool, I love these animations he has. He has the gold. Where'd the gold go? Okay, it goes there, so he's gonna be a minute, but I'm planning on putting a copper golem at like each of these, like little stations. I put them a little apart. That way he doesn't have to like travel much. I don't think he can travel as good. I don't know, I haven't experimented with these guys yet, but this is cool. And then we can, the honey, make sure he's all waxed off. We can put honey on him, which is amazing because now he won't oxidize. The chest will, but eventually we can get what do you want? When we get maybe like a greenhouse going with these bees nests, we can wax the chest. But for now, look at him. Go, let's see. So 17. He's just putting everything away. He's about to put the lapis in there. And I think he can only grab so much at a time. Like, I think when I heard it's like 16 at a time. Let's see. Yeah, 16 at a time. Which is pretty efficient still. Seems like he I don't know if he does remember, because that is always the first chest he checks. Let's see, for coal, because coal's up there. No, he doesn't remember as much, but still, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna set it up for these ones now. Oh, look at this. I was placing some copper golems. This guy walked over here to start doing the stone as I was getting it. This guy, he didn't find anything in his chest, so he went over here. Look at this. He's helping him out. Like, sort everything. Now, that's cool. I hope, they do eventually wander back, but still, that's efficient. They can, help each other with their work. Let's, I am going to have to wait on a few. I wonder, can you actually make a copper chest? So I can make, like, let's see, copper. Oh, yeah, I forgot about all these copper items. Copper armor. isn't there now, actually, since I'm here, shelves? Yeah, there's shelves too. We should, definitely be looking into this stuff to actually, like, put up in our base, because those are pretty cool. I feel like I can make a copper chest. I just don't know how to. Let me look it up. Oh, there we go. It's just a chest surrounded by copper. So I should now just be able to make double chests too. Yeah, there we go, double chests. So I can actually fill these things up now. Let me place them at each and oh, why are they looking for here? Could they not find the iron? Where's the iron? Yeah, guys, what are you doing? This is going to be a little bit of a problem. Hopefully they figure it out a little bit and they head back, but yeah, we need to get all these chests sorted out and move them all away. Okay, so they definitely do travel. These guys traveled over here after they finished up with it. That was some extra stuff. I got rid of all the chests over here and moved them over there to all the chests that I couldn't really sort anything. Those ones I'm going to have to work on. I am also going to have to work on every individual item because I realized now that I have a ton of certain items like dirt and such, so I actually had to take the dirt out and move it to a different chest, so those ones cannot be sorted. Oh, I just now realized I never waxed two of these guys. Oh no, I don't remember. I can't tell which one. Okay, I'll have to wait till they start to oxidize, but I think this one maybe. But either way, I'll let these guys keep going, but this is where I'm going to probably end the video off. I'm going to spend time off camera now, going ahead and taking these copper golems and all this storage and making it better, because right now we are not, even though we have all this stuff, we are not even making a dent into being organized. Next episode, I think we're gonna go this three three directions we might go. We might go ahead over here, make a enchanting table. We also could keep going with the storage. That's another direction, so actually four. Or we can start our smelting area over here, because this area over here, I think we're gonna do a big smelting area. One of the other directions we could also go with the bees. I don't think we'll do it yet, but the bees, we could make a greenhouse, but I think I want to finish up the base here, then start going towards like greenhouses and stuff. By the way, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. It was a little chaotic with jumping around with everything, but hope you did enjoy. And if you did, please consider leaving a like on this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. It helps a lot. Also, commenting ideas you want to see, like anything you want to see me build, anything you just want to see, any other thing, feedback. I appreciate it a lot. And as I say, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.